Welcome to Your Life Without Limits. My name's Andrew Morgan. True or false? Your attitude is an important factor in living your life without limits. True. Absolutely true. Living your life without limits is not something that you can easily do with a negative attitude. See, when you're pessimistic about the world around you and the opportunities available to you, you're more likely to quit before you even start. On the other hand, having a positive attitude opens up possibilities and it allows you to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Here's the process. Your attitude influences the way you see things. The way you see things influences the way you interpret things. The way you interpret things drives the decisions that you make. The decisions that you make drive the actions you take, and the actions you take determine the results you get. You see, in the end, your attitude drives your results. It's simple. So, what prevents people from having a positive, expectant attitude most of the time? We'll take a break. When we come back, I'll share with you 3 habits of thought that hijack your positive attitude and hold your joy hostage, and what you can do to avoid them. More after this break.
How are you planning for your retirement lifestyle? We make it personal right from the start by talking it over during lunch. Find out how to live well beyond your expectations by seeing what's next in retirement living at Asbury Methodist Village. Most well-known yet best-kept secret. Call now 301-216-4020 to RSVP for the Taste of Asbury in Gaithersburg. Call now and receive your free gift while supplies last. Asbury Methodist Village is an equal housing opportunity provider.
Welcome back to Your Life Without Limits. So, what are the 3 habits of thought that hijack your positive attitude and holds your joy hostage, and how can you avoid them? The first habit of thought is this. Tell me if you've ever heard it. I'm a realist. I'm just keeping it real. I just call it like I see it. Being a realist is no excuse for finding the negative in every situation you encounter. Let's really be real. What's real is that when you smile at a person, they're most likely to smile back. What's real is when you're kind to people, people are kind to you. What's real is when you approach a new challenge with the expectation of finding a solution, guess what? You usually find a solution. That's keeping it real. That's really keeping it real. The second habit of thought that hijacks your positive attitude is this. Well, this is just how I am. This is me. I've always been this way. Love me or leave me. When we think this way, we mistake our attitude for our identity. We tend to think of our personality as being fixed and unchanging, when in fact, we're constantly evaluating situations in life to determine what attitude is most appropriate. You see, you always have the ability to choose your reaction and your attitude. Third habit of thought that hijacks your positive attitude sounds a little like this. They're just trying to take advantage of me. No one's going to pull a fast one over on me. Trust no one. This thinking reminds me of the parable of the 3 turtles. One day 3 turtles decided to go on a picnic, and when they reached a sunny spot in the woods, they spread a blanket and they began to unpack their basket. When they did that, they realized that they forgot the mustard. The 2 turtles turned to the fastest turtle in the group and asked him to return home to retrieve the mustard. Now, the fastest turtle was also the most pessimistic and untrusting turtle, so he refuses to leave, stating that they just wanted to get rid of him so they could have all the sandwiches to themselves. Well, after much begging, they convinced the fastest turtle to go and get the mustard. The 2 remaining turtles wait for an hour. It goes by 2 hours, nothing. 4 hours, nothing. No sign of their friend's return. Finally, as the sun was about to set, the one turtle looks at the other turtle and says, I don't think he's coming back. The other one goes, yep, I think you're right. He said, let's eat the sandwiches and go home. Well, as they reached in the picnic basket to grab the sandwiches, the fastest turtle jumps out from behind a tree and says, see, I knew it. I knew I couldn't trust you 2. I knew you were going to eat the sandwiches. I just knew it. Now, this parable is a funny way of pointing out that the world is really not conspiring to do you harm or to take advantage of you. There are times when you have to exercise caution. That's true. But to become negative in this way and to approach everything in this way takes a lot out of life. The key with all of this is to challenge and examine the thoughts when you have them. The root cause of most negative thinking is fear. The fear of losing something, losing face, losing time, losing respect, losing position, losing power, losing possessions. Fear is limiting. And this program is about living your life without limits. So, check your attitude. Make today the day that you smile more. Make today the day that you encourage others more. Make today the day that you become a bright spot in the lives of those you encounter. Make this a day that you live your life truly without limits. This is Andrew Morgan encouraging you as always to get up, get out, and get going. As long as you're alive, live without limits and without regrets. The world is a better place because you are in it. Allow what you do today to affirm that truth. And don't forget the mustard.